We are back with some more Death Stranding. I went ahead, and I think I said last time I was going to do some offline stuff. I went ahead and did that. I played for about 3 hours, I think it was. Yeah, from like 16... or from 9:45 to 12:39. So I did about 3 hours worth of stuff, and none of it was really worth recording. I just went back to Mexico and got a few, like, bases up to 5 stars. That's about it. I did get some cool stuff, some neat rewards. Let me see. We got access to the lightweight assault rifle level 2. Got access to a silenced machine pistol. This big bore handgun, blood grenade level 2, and then some electric rods. Whatever those are good for. What else? I got some new patches from various people. Not that these are useful at all. What else? There's apparently a person, I think the artist. There's like a prepper somewhere that you can get additional colors from. I didn't do that. I got a lot more abilities for like the mind map thing. But I'll have to deal with that for the next order. Hello.
Hey man, this one.
Can give them likes. Oh right, I did record a few things though. Let's see. What was this? Alright, I delivered some stuff using the Magellan, and you get like a debuff grade. You get like only 10% or whatever. Maybe not 10%, maybe like 50% of the intended order. So I interacted with the... I was trying to make a delivery of just random stuff I found, and accidentally triggered the next story cutscene. So, I recorded it.
You'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drive
Yep, we're going to Rainbow Valley, Charlie.
The network connection has been established. They'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
I think that's about it. Alright, there's the silenced pistol. I fought a lot of people. I did a lot of gunplay, and I also delivered, like, 15 fish. And I found Moist Penguin 88's custom tri-cruiser. So that was fun. Yeah, we fought Troy Baker the end of last session. He was piloting a giant octopus or something. So anyway, that gets you caught back up to speed. I currently have 2 lightweight assault rifles, a shotgun, silenced pistol, and some lead grenades. Just stand idle in front of a base for 5 minutes? That doesn't sound very fun. Alright. The musician wants some food samples. I didn't do that one. That was like the only thing I didn't do. Oh, we're going to that valley. All the terraforming equipment. That is a lot of stuff. Okay, so yeah, I've got a lot of available memory now. Reduces vehicle's battery consumption, better carrier handling, projectile thing, increases the number of objects shared from other worlds, more likes, proximity alarm, automatically detects and displays the silhouettes of all humans and animals within a 20-meter radius. I don't know which of any of these are useful. I mean, the battery consumption, sure. I didn't really do this cargo binding thing. Aim assistance, auto aid request, extended like windows. I mean, the automatic proximity scanner seems interesting. Faster order preparation. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, a lot of these are not super important to me.
Order accepted. Thank you.
So yeah, there are some of these things you can find just out in the wild that have extra battery packs on them. But that gets rid of the carrying spots. Yeah, most of the 3 hours that I spent just playing were entirely in one of those delivery vans you see just around. Just going to and from and to and from. Okay. They want me to build a bridge here. Though, I mean, I guess I could fulfill that request. Oh, they want me to finish building a bridge here. Oh, there are materials right there.
Stretch my legs.
I think those were dropped by other porters. That helps out a lot, actually. $100 likes for me.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Olivia. Yeah, I didn't even fight any BTs. Actually, no. I did fight a few of the most basic BTs over in Mexico. But that was basically it. Okay, so just go straight ahead, more or less. Oh, goody. Speaking of BTs, I'm gonna just... You know what? I probably should have taken... Instead of a vehicle, I should have used one of those, sleds. But it's too late now. We are invested. Ow. Oh, come on. Okay. I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. Okay, I think I can just follow the river now. I think those are down the river. Oh yeah, there's another thing I could have gotten at one of the prepper spots, which is like a grapple gun, which picks stuff up from a distance.
Must have been further now.
Which is pretty neat, but I never even went to him.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Oh, here you go.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you.
Wait, that's not an Australian accent.
It's an honor to welcome you here. The contents haven't suffered any damage. Well done.
Help us bring Australia into the network. I don't think we're done with Australia,
We'll be hoping to see
sure.
more of you in the future. The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
It's not even like a Texan accent. It's just an American one. And look at him. Glenn Rain, who lives in Rainbow Valley. Oh, Kojima, you've done it again. What the heck? Tar cannon? Used to extinguish fires by dousing them with a jet of decontaminated tar, but can also knock humans unconscious. What?
Now displaying your current order grade.
Oh yeah, obviously this went up a fair bit during those 3 hours.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
I don't know what needs I could possibly have.
Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. While fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive.
What the heck? They're terraforming Australia?
This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter.
Got a bridge?
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
The DHV Magellan is temporarily unable to travel. I'm sure that's fine. No, I'm sure that's A-okay. So if I craft this, can I carry this on my back? Yes, I can. Okay. Hold off for now. Let's see what's been built now that we're on the grid already.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Okay, I don't think we need a full-on bridge just to cover this. Someone built a ladder, though. You know what? I could build a bridge. I could be the one. Get all the likes. Hold on. Now that you have 800 metals I can borrow. We've got 600. I can at least build the level 1, I think. Look at that precariously perched metal. I wonder if there's something preventing a bridge from being built here. Ladder detected. Yeah, we'll get this ladder out of here. Get out of here. Come on. It's gotta be a sweet spot, right? I could try building it from the other side, maybe. Ah, crap. It's fine. Outside permitted construction area. Come on. What if I build it, like, here? Why is this not a permitted construction area? Well, I guess that's why the ladder existed. Well then, I'm going to be the nice guy, and I'm going to definitely build a ladder that no one else has done yet. Why wouldn't anyone else build a ladder here? That's so weird. Okay. Alright, I've made this more effort than it's worth. Probably don't even need to fabricate that. Probably could have found one easily. Alright, now everybody like my ladder. That's actually a strategy I've seen people do, is like, well, if I want to build more structures, but someone else has done it already, I'll just dismantle that thing, and then build my own. The exact same thing. I probably should have rested in the Magellan before I did all this. 'Cause I did like a full sit-down worth of, Oh no, copyright. Oh. Actually, I think this was in the first game, too. What the heck? Is she undoing Timefall? Man, Little Nightmares Part 3 took a really weird turn. Yeah, I think she's somehow got the power to undo Timefall.
You think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
The facility. Reminds me of my own base. In fact, I wonder, is this... Oh, this is the same layout as my base, actually. Okay, a little bit more green than mine. I mean, it's not like we don't have anti-timefall stuff already. We have the Timefall shelters that repair my gear. We have the spray. But it's just weird that...
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now.
Her name is
I
Rainy.
know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainy.
Oh, she's pregnant. Didn't even notice that.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with Timefall.
Rainy, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Do you have someone that's gonna take care of that bird for you? Oh hey, we're finally done with episode 3. Shows up, gets me DMCA claimed. Joins. Refuses to elaborate.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainy. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Yep, gang's all together again. Wakey wakey.
Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
I think you just crunched on something, but no, that was just hang up. Drink it. Anything new with the books?
The Pequod is the ship in which Ahab pursues Moby Dick on his quest for vengeance. His crew includes Dutchmen, Frenchmen, Spaniards, Portuguese, Icelanders, as well as shipmates from China and India. Countless other people of myriad origins, too. It is arguably symbolic of the multiracial United States. A gathering of souls that transcends ethnic and national divisions, united in pursuit of a singular goal. I can't help but be reminded of Kojima Productions.
What?
Wait, judging by your reaction, you've never
sorry,
heard of
what?
Kojima Productions? Sam, you can't be serious.
I'm gonna wear their hat. Okay. Well, that was unexpected.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, hi. How's it going? Amazing how that hair dye doesn't just wash out. Okay. I could have talked to the doll, but it's fine. Okay, take on a main order at Rainbow Valley. Can I go? Is there any point to going in Rainy's shelter? She has her own rating, actually. What the heck? Yes, very useful ladder. Oh, hold on.
Just like that, Sam.
No orders. Okay. Maybe she doesn't have any orders? I mean, she's technically with us on the Magellan, so that makes sense. Also, what is this massive... There's a massive cryolite thing.
Thank you, guy.
Oh. The give likes button is the same as the take screenshot button.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important
I'm sorry, what now?
Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
So if you're some clicking, I have to help out a friend with something real quick. Capture the kangaroo and then take it to the animal shelter.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odradek to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
Okay, kangaroos escape from the animal shelter. What are these alerts? Warning. Bushfires? I mean, it's a pretty direct route. There's not a whole lot of, different things you can do. I could put the... I could put it on my back, on the floating carrier. There we go. That's better. I think. So wait. Did they give me an animal carrier? I was kind of half listening.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh god, I've got 30 minutes. What?
We have a situation, Sam.
What just...
I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Meteors just fell? Oh, it's raining whales.
Hey Sam, over there. I see the
Ah.
kangaroo. Get
Oh god.
to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
I'm on fire, Ricky Bobby. Oh, okay.
Time to make our getaway.
This is fine. Okay. Time to make our getaway.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could
Oh!
get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen. Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
I am attempting that. Okay. Oh god. I'm gonna risk it. Boost! That was a bad risk. Okay, we're good. We're good. Boy, am I glad I rode this
Still
thing
not sure
here.
how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid to connect, right?
Okay. Lou wasn't feeling too good.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside the...
Yeah, I got some stuff for you. It's in okay condition.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Listen, I understand. It's like almost 100 degrees out today. I basically went through that just walking from my car to my house. Decoy hollow grenade. What are you looking at, Sam? Can you see anything? Can she shoot rain from her hand? Oh.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Oh, alright.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the time fall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the time fall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Wait, she was She was a witch, but also...
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
She had a relationship with someone, I guess.
There she is!
Don't want you here!
Leave us alone, fucking witch!
Stop it!
Oh god!
Wait.
I'm sorry.
No!
We need to leave right now.
Please!
God, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainy, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
It's kind of an interesting
You want my power?
duo here.
Why?
You're a pharmacon.
Hmm?
Medicine that can harm. Poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me?
Because Fragile was damaged by rainfall. Timefall. So for her to pair up with someone who can cause it.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. We wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold. Come on.
And I guess Sam just got all this telepathically. So that explains why she can... Well, it doesn't really explain, but it says how she can cause timefall, but not why she's not affected by it.
Thank you. That was quite the display. drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us, the animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. Kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it, I can tell.
Oh, Story of Rainy. And America Nije.
Is this cargo what I think it is? Wow. I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Is something short-circuiting back there?
You rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers.
So what's so special about this kangaroo?
Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject.
Okay.
Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and
the bushfires
strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts?
I can't do anything about the mammals running from the sky, but
bringing them to us.
I'll do what I
Even
can.
a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Can I wash off the mud? No. Okay, let me see. Oh boy, I used up 2 blood bags? That's kind of crazy. I took so much damage. Actually, wait. I'm surprised most of my stuff isn't damaged after that. I'll make just 1 for now.
We can't thank you enough. Safe travel.
Yeah, I wonder if every time you go through here... Oh! That's probably why they give us the tar cannon. To put out fires. Okay. Got it.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Oh, he took a bit of a rinse off before coming in. That's good. Though I was kind of hoping he would still be all muddy.
Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5 meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
I mean, he's a ship captain, not a doctor, but, you know.
In the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist. A multiverse of beaches, so to speak. And that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
But why at 7 months?
Also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
Or make it worse. Kind of just shooting in the dark here. Still got some soot on your face. Where's that exploded whale?
Sam, it's Charlie. You'll be happy to hear that a request has come in which will take you to your next destination. Unfortunately, no nearby facilities have the capacity to prepare the cargo. So it's going to be a long-distance delivery from West Fort Knott instead.
Oh boy.
This request requires you to transport a large quantity of cargo. Careful consideration will need to be given to your route and your means of traversing it. You'll also need to think about what equipment you might need. Only then should you commit to a plan of action. Access the delivery terminal at West Fort Knott to pick up this main order.
West Fort Knott.
Magellan can take you there, if need be. Just open your ring terminal and select chart course to request transport.
How far away is that? Just sit idle outside the city for 5 minutes. Okay. I'll time it. I got no bonuses for that. Kangaroo's feeling better.
That sure looked good, Sam.
What did? Huh?
Why don't you try it? I was looking. It seemed to have been caused by a phenomenon known as chiral cinders. Unlike other items washed up by the currents, cinders violently erupt from the tar and soar through the sky before crashing to the ground. This phenomenon has been observed across the continent and has led to an increase.
Oh, occasionally things just burst out of the tar.
Potential threat to keep an eye out for.
Very fun. Huh. Actually didn't know I had a map of the Magellan. Now that I can actually explore it. Are we in Nepal? What the heck? Whose memory was that?
That seemed like a child.
That's new. Okay. Okay, West Fort Knott is there. I thought for some reason it was going to be, like, all the way over there. I mean, that's still a pretty long distance thing, but not too bad. Does this place have any orders? There are 2 animals in the shelter.
Hey, Sam, why don't you let...
Deliver fertilizers, deliver bird feed, do not submerge, recover chlorobite collection boxes. I mean, that's not too far away.
Order accepted.
We'll do that rest outside of the, outside the city. Can I... Oh, hey. No, I wanted to like you.
My name's Sam. Can anybody hear me?
This thing is capable of hopping at speeds in excess of 60 kilometers an hour. Vehicular accidents involving kangaroos have been recorded in the past. Please keep this in mind when driving.
All right. I can connect 2 ladders to make one longer ladder? Huh. Wait, why did they put my shotgun back on my back? Oh wait, hold on. They also had me use that. Wait. Use one on my suit rather than on my back.
that. Those flying things over there.
Oh, goody. Do I still have that? Nope. Okay. Come on. Get in here. Get in the blood. Okay. Yeah, I had to deal with those things, not those things specifically, but I had to deal with the creatures. A fragrant sun candle. So I could use the transporter, but I think we'll be fine. I say as he goes like vertical, or he goes horizontal to hold these things. Perfectly stacked. Look at him go. Alright, because I killed those things, I don't think that they should attack me again. But you shall see. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I could probably wait to do offline again. It's just sort of how the game is. You want the gameplay? This is the gameplay. What you see is what you get. And yeah, I'll probably just go ahead and save those other quests for... Oh hey, this is the one that I rescued, I guess. Can I give myself likes? I got likes from Dollman. Thanks.
Thanks for coming to visit. Look at this bounty. I can't believe you found this.
2-star. Oh, just more holo grenades.
We're upping the amount of materials you can...
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
This data we've shared with you is the schematic. Just toss it somewhere you want to hide, then activate it to generate a hologram that'll fool just about anyone. You can
Oh, it's not a...
behind, or even inside this hologram. Of course, it won't work if the enemy sees you, but if you use these grid... if you like this...
Interesting, you can just like hide inside a hologram.
Well done.
Alright, let's real quick cycle that grenade. Craft another.